Floyd Money Mayweather, easy work, and Manny Pacquiao meet face to face and discuss a rematch for this year.
We have a chance to have a rematch.
Of course, if I was Manny Pacquiao, would I be chasing Floyd Mayweather to do an exhibition to get a good payday? Absolutely. Absolutely, I will.
I can say that more action than compared to the first one.
Yeah, it's surprising. Obviously, I know Manny very well. You know, he's a true competitor. He's a guy that if you put something in his head, and obviously to create more history, he's a guy that's going to give everything. And you know,
Floyd Mayweather has called out Manny Pacquiao for a potential rematch, teasing one final blockbuster showdown and sparking a wave of speculation and excitement. Reacting to Manny Pacquiao's return, George Kambosos expressed his excitement about.
And the caption says, I'm coming back to fight Manny Pacquiao this year. Another 9-figure payday on the way at Mayweather Promotions.
The upcoming exhibition match against Floyd Mayweather. He praised Pacquiao as a living legend, noting that while the comeback may be unexpected, it has the potential to surprise Floyd. Mayweather believes that even at this stage of his career.
it's surprising. Obviously, I know Manny very well. You know, he's a true competitor. He's a guy that if you put something in his head, and obviously to create more history, he's a guy that's going to give everything and you know try his best. That's what Manny. One thing I always learn with Manny is give 110% and try your best no matter what. So yeah, he's going to give it his all. Again, you can't beat Father Time, but Father Time is hard, and it was very hard watching him fight Lucas. You could see it, and then watching the exhibition he had with the Korean guy or the Japanese guy in last year. It's hard to watch. I know Manny. I know the man that I was sparring. I love that guy. So, but again, he's a legend, and he turns it on.
Pacquiao still has what it takes to make a powerful impact. Manny Pacquiao's intense training sessions at the Wild Floyd Mayweather with longtime coach Freddie Roach are turning heads in the heart of Los Angeles. He appears sharp, and Floyd Mayweather punching drills and mitt work with the same intensity that defined his prime. Roach remains by his side, offering guidance and motivation as they prepare for what could be one of the most talked about comebacks in boxing history. Floyd Mayweather has weighed in on Manny Pacquiao's decision to step back into the ring, offering his perspective on what many are calling a surprising yet.
We have a chance to have a rematch.
Of course, if I was Manny Pacquiao, would I be chasing Floyd Mayweather to do an exhibition to get a good payday? Absolutely. Absolutely, I will.
I can say that more action than compared to the first one, because the first one, you know, we know the fact that I have injury in my shoulders.
There's no blueprint on how to beat Floyd Mayweather.
He's older than me.
You know, when we talk about Hall of Fame, he's a Hall of Fame, but nobody has the remedy on how to beat Floyd Mayweather.
Where Manny had a great career, but boxing retired Manny. Manny didn't retire from boxing.
I'm still young, so what I have done and accomplished in boxing, I think it's one of a kind, because to get a different weight division is not.
Floyd Mayweather, Filipino boxing icon. Speaking candidly, Mayweather acknowledged that he completely understands Pacquiao's motivation for returning, particularly for an exhibition bout that could potentially lead to a massive payday, and rekindled the energy of past mega dash events. According to Mayweather, if he were in Pacquiao's shoes facing the chance to fight for a WBC title.
You view him just as a person, not about the fight, but you've expressed before that you never really liked what he stood for outside the ring as a person, and you would like to defeat him because of that. Is that fair to say?
I'm what I see him outside the ring is you know, of course I don't want to blame him, but the way he grow with the wrong community, I mean, like, and you have to know how to respect and how to, you know, not too arrogant or anything. I'm not saying that, but you know, sometimes but
against someone like Floyd Mayweather, he would probably make the same decision. He emphasized that when opportunities like these present themselves, especially later in a fighter's career, it's hard to pass them up. the potential for another headline-grabbing event.
Mayweather. Fam, do you see they're doing the Pacquiao rematch?
Yeah, I was about to say that. I was about to say that. They announced it, and all the fans were like,
in the weirdest way, bro. It's like, yo, they didn't even know. It's like they didn't know if they actually meant to announce it or not.
This is
or
what
like
I'm
that
saying.
fight's actually happening.
I heard in the comments that they announced it in like Chinese or something before, and then the crowd went crazy.
Japan, right?
Yeah, like in their language they announced it, and then they went crazy, and then they did it in English, and then like that was with silence.
That makes sense because yo, Manny Pacquiao said it's like no one cared. I was like, bro, are we like hearing
Like,
the same thing? Fam?
people
Like,
are
the man just said he's fighting Floyd Mayweather, and no one cared. Everyone's like, okay, like hand over the mic, dog. Like, bro,
people
like
are saying
massive.
that. They're saying that, or they're saying, oh, like where they were, it's like culture to not like make noise during stuff like
Nah,
this.
bro,
Like,
you
it's a
know
respectful
the
thing,
fans
like-
that Manny Pacquiao has and stuff, bro. If he's announcing that fight, you know.
Coupled with the financial incentive and the competitive fire that never quite fades, makes the choice both logical and exciting. Mayweather also noted that boxing is in Pacquiao's blood, and no matter how Floyd Mayweather, it's difficult to turn away from the ring completely.
Say that more action than compared to the first one, because the first one, we know the fact that I have injury on my shoulder, so I did a lot of this training camp. We did a few things, but not really a heavy training like what we did in the usual, the 12-round fight. But because this is just a 6 rounds and 2 minutes per round exhibition match, but we did a lot in training, and I think this is a very good stepping stone to come back in boxing. We will see.
So what would the result be?
The prediction is will not last 12 rounds, I think.
Wow.
With Pacquiao's return already generating significant buzz, Mayweather's comments have added more fuel to the growing speculation surrounding the future of both legends. Fans around the world are now not only focused on Pacquiao's exhibition match with Barry.
Day one. Marvin. Good.
But also on the possibility of a rematch between the two titans Mayweather and Pacquiao, who made history with their 2015 showdown. That fight, which became the highest-grossing boxing event at the time, still holds a special place in the sport's history, and whispers of a sequel have reignited hope among boxing enthusiasts. Mayweather stressed that while the upcoming fight,
Manny Pacquiao he's not a better fighter than me.
Floyd, what is your assessment of Manny Pacquiao and his shoulder injury?
Come on. I mean, it's just ridiculous. Excuses, excuses, excuses. He was throwing combinations. Everything seemed just fine. He lost. He know he lost.
may be labeled an exhibition, the stakes are still very real. A WBC title being in play only raises the seriousness of the bout, and both fighters.
I lost a lot of respect for him. You know, you fight, if you lose, it's okay. Mayweather was the better man. We fight 10 times, I'm gonna win 10 times. We fight 20 times, I'm gonna win 20 times. We fight 100 times, I'm gonna win 100 times. Manny Pacquiao, you're not on my level. Manny Pacquiao, you will never be on my level, period. Simple and plain. It's okay to be number two. It's okay to be right behind me. It's okay. I won. I know I won. I know I'm the better fighter. Manny Pacquiao spoke about that he shouldn't have.
Floyd Mayweather.
Floyd Mayweather, yeah.
Because it's a time and a place for everything. I'm not gonna say he's right and I'm not gonna say he's wrong. You know, but it's so crazy. When he spoke about it, I could have easily came out and said, yeah, you spoke about it. I ain't have to say nothing. Just by you saying my name, they gave me a check for $4 million. He said my name when he didn't when he didn't.
Despite their age and legacy status, are known for their professionalism and drive to win. For Pacquiao, it's not just about nostalgia or proving something, it's about stepping back into the spotlight. with purpose. In the end,
Out of nowhere, the WBC decides they want their welterweight champion, Mario Barrios, to defend his belt against Manny Pacquiao. About 7 to 8, maybe 9, 10 years ago, I would have said, hells yeah, if we had a Manny Pacquiao championship fight. But Manny's been retired for 4 years. He's 46 years old. His last fight was in 2021, and he lost to Ugas in a unanimous decision. I watched his exhibition bout against the kickboxer guy in Japan. And again, I think people will look at this and go, well, Jake Paul fought Mike.
Mayweather's remarks show respect for Pacquiao's decision and offer insight into the mindset of elite fighters who continue to chase